All right, good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be in time and space. I'm going to be getting started here at the top of the hour, so stand by. Test, test, 1, 2. Okay, that's working.
Tougher than your ex. Runway heat waves blur my sight. Sweaty palms on plastic light. Tower talking in my ear. Every word tastes like fear. I'm Kinneas the Skydude, learning how to fly, dude. Trying not to die, dude. Somewhere in the clouds tonight. If I don't hit the wrong switch, if I ride out every glitch, maybe I'll be alright. Kinneas in the sky tonight. Stall alarm starts to complain. Too slow, kid, pick a lane. Instructor sipping on his tea says you're fine, probably. Oh yeah! I overshoot the center line, heartbeat racing past the time, but when the wheels just kiss the ground, silence feels like the loudest sound. I'm Kinneas the Skydude, learning how to fly, dude. Trying not to die, dude. Somewhere in the clouds tonight. If I don't hit the wrong switch, if I ride out every glitch, maybe I'll be alright. Kinneas in the sky tonight. What if I breathe when the wind gets wild? What if the storm pulls down this child? And I remember every dive, every climb, every you got this in my mind. I'm Kinneas the Skydude, learning how to fly, dude. Trying not to die. Somewhere in the clouds tonight. If I don't hit the wrong switch, if I ride out every glitch, yeah, I'll be alright. Kinneas in the sky for life. Hey, hey, hey. Hey!
After being pecked by a radioactive bird, a somewhat mannered Tuthill was compelled to become Kinneas the Skydude. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be in time and space. What happened to my simulator? It crashed. Well, that's a great way to start a show. Huh. Join me here as we stand in the blackness, the void, and ponder the absurdity of life. It's starting up again. I don't know what happened. Maybe I inadvertently clicked it off. Trying to get it started right now, though. So welcome to episode 391 in a moment. and been dreaming. Last night I started dreaming about owning an airline company. So I bought the company. I'm an owner of an airline passenger company now, but the price of these planes, just to get even into a small one, is very, very expensive. So before I get too far along, I'd like to add some more ado, as opposed to without further ado. I want to add some more ado to the start of the show and say thank you to everybody who came in last night. I did an unscheduled live stream. I had nothing better to do and got the next couple of days off, so I just wanted to stream as much as possible and try to make as much as possible in the next few days as I can to try to save up for one of these, like at least an Airbus 320 Neo or something. But a lot of folks came in last night and stuck around and chatted, and I met some new folks, gentleman from Texas. I don't know where Lazy was from. I didn't ask. Found out that Laserbolt is from Colorado, or was born in Colorado Springs. So anyway, it was great seeing you folks. I really appreciate you coming in. I can't thank you enough for hitting that like button. Yeah, it means a lot. Okay, I think we're up and running now. Yeah, there we are. So I don't know that I really want to start out today by jumping into any more CJ4 flights. When I thought things were going good, that last flight, I was just really tired, and everything that could go wrong went wrong on that last one. I didn't crash, and that's good, but it was ugly. I had like a 23% VIP rating. Yeah, bad. Plane was all over the place. That poor VIP. Anyway, I don't know. Man, I've had it with that CJ4. If somebody ever said in real life, hey, we'll give you a CJ4. No, thank you. No, thank you, really. I'm sure the real world one handles much better, and, the joystick the yoke and stuff is actually set up right. But boy, man. So as you can see up there in the corner, we're only at 17 million. This is the most I have ever had. Before Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 came out, I was doing the NeoFly career. And then as soon as 2024 came out, jumped in, started doing the career here in 2024. But in NeoFly, I didn't want to buy the company add-on. It was more expensive, and I was just using it to have fun with, and wasn't interested in buying another package from them to just have the company. But all of my jobs and travels using NeoFly, I made 9 million credits. So definitely the most I've ever made, and that's a milestone. So, again, what I need to do is really just go through all the planes to start the day. And I have a lot of them working, but they're making me over $1 million a day. Aaron says sell them all. I don't think I want to do that just yet. So what I'm looking for as I go through and try to wash all these aircraft, I'm looking for this box to be red, indicating it absolutely needs some sort of repair. Other than that, I just want to get them all cleaned up for the day. And this might take a moment. I've got 24 to 26 planes now. And it says, don't worry about selling them. Once you start making money with a big plane, you'll have enough to rebuy every plane you've ever wanted. I wish there was a faster way to do all of this, though. Go through your companies. A lot of clicking. So if I'm not following you and you need another follower, you want another follower, try to help improve your chances. See, like this one is red. Do a checkup and just pay for whatever. I don't normally just dump the money. I don't really care at this point. Just pay for whatever. I'm not going to go through all the details and try to be cheap about anything. If I'm not following you and you need another follower, working your way towards monetization, don't have any videos, I don't care. I'm happy to know you. Thanks for stopping in. Just say hi in the chat room, and that will facilitate me getting to your channel so much faster. So come in, drop an emoji, say hi, do something. And that will put 3 dots next to your name, and I can immediately click that and go to channel and instantly hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Again, I don't care if you have content or not. We all start somewhere. Since last night was kind of an unscheduled live stream, and it was after hours, I got a little crazier than normal, and, you know, some areas kind of, you know, it got a little more mature around some areas, talking about things kids maybe shouldn't hear, talk about. So I set the rating on that episode last night to 18 or older. It's nothing bad. There's no F-bombs or anything like that. It's just talking about or hinting at certain subjects. I'll leave it at that. Oops, I forgot to wash it. Forget which one it was. It gets really confusing when I get to the cargo. There's a lot of planes in there. Hope you're having a great day. So one of the gentlemen that I met last night, his name was, I just remember lazy. But he's not lazy at all. He calls himself lazy, but he's not. He's very busy. So I saw some of his painting work today. He did a 3D print of this character, this bust, and then he painted it. He's got an amazing paint set. It's bitchin'. And he did such an amazing job on that bust. Look at how fast you can go through $1 million maintaining planes. Hilarious. Hey, if anybody, if anybody's in the chat room, I'll be with you in just a minute. Hazardous is in the chat room. Hello, Hazardous. His latest episode of Red Dead Redemption is in the can. I guess he got it all edited and ready to go, and it's going to be up soon. I'm looking forward to that. I'd still like to see it as a live stream, experience it as a live stream, so we can all join in. But I understand where he's coming from. By the way, this one's a pre-recorded. And it will be out shortly, if not out already. And he's in chapter 2 of Red Dead Redemption 2, and discovering some new things, which are going to make things exciting. I can't wait to see where the story goes. And Laserbolt stopped in last night. Now Laserbolt has the Laserbolt Videos channel, and I did a write-up on them in a post this week, or this weekend, talking about his group over there of Intrepid Flyers. They've been flying for 14 years together, which is amazing. It's a long time to keep a bunch of people together. And it's cool. Old friends. 2, 3. And they do fly-ins every Friday. And I was fortunate enough to be allowed to join in their flying activities this previous Friday. And I had a really good time. They're a really great group of people. They make you feel right at home. You're not stressed. Everybody's pretty much similar age. So, you know, conversations were great. Chat was great. Banter was great. Laser is a great host. Great pilot. They're all flying the big boys like the Hercules aircraft. I need to get my hands on one of those. Almost done. Good enough. Cargo and just a few of these. Everybody's telling me I'm crazy for wanting large fleets, but that's all I could afford early on. But I've always wanted to have a huge fleet. An army, a SKYDUDE army of flyers. So everybody's at least cleaned, and the ones that desperately needed maintenance, those are all taken care of, which drops us down to 16,427,000. Hazardous says, just went up. I put some work into editing it. Most work done on an edit ever. Video editing is a lot of fun. For sure. Okay. So I said I don't really want to start the day doing any CJ4 VIP flight missions. Let some other pilot deal with that plane and the ghosts. I enjoy doing the search and rescue. And last night, I'm just now remembering, I said, oh, if you do search and rescue tomorrow, maybe think about getting a helicopter with a hoist, or try to get another search and rescue aircraft. So maybe we'll get one bought here real quick. Let's see what's available. Some aircraft, if you look at them, are used, and you think that's the only options you have. No, when you click on brand new, if certain aircraft don't show up and are used, they might show up under brand new. Like the Airbus didn't show up as under used last night at all. Nobody wants to sell their Airbus 320s. So de Havilland, no. This has got the rescue hoist, the Airbus H125. I like them. I need to set up a helicopter anyway. I haven't since I purchased this new joystick. The Velocity 1, Turtle Beach Velocity 1 flight stick. I'd say I'm mostly happy with it. Rescue hoist. Yeah, I want one with rescue hoist. And let's put it kind of someplace a little bit more treacherous. Near Denver. Spin. Actually, I better look. First of all, let's see where the search and rescue missions are. Yeah, there's some in this area. And then we'll start saving. After I buy only one more. Well, maybe if I just buy one more, and then we'll start saving. All right. We'll come back to that one. I want to get going and do something rather than just sitting around going through these screens. So get something going. We'll come back to the H125. We'll do just a plain generic search and rescue. And then we'll spend some time. We'll take a break, spend some time in the settings to get the helicopter set up properly if it's not with a new joystick. And then we'll try one of those missions. All right. I didn't think I would enjoy a tail dragger, but this Cub Crafter's X Cub has blown my mind. I've changed my mind about certain tail draggers. This one is really, really stable and really nice. Let's manage our fuel. Check it out. Oh, good. If you experience any sort of graphical weirdness in my live stream today, I've been mucking about with different settings. And so, please let me know if you experience anything weird or lags or buffering or anything. Anything. What happened? All of a sudden I'm froze. I can't move forward. There you go. I just froze for a minute.
Well, team, here's a quick recap. Amy, a woman, has gone missing near Timberon Dryland with a car. The conditions out there are tough, and we haven't heard from her yet. We need to locate her fast. Take a quick look around. You should be able to spot something useful or locate her. Let's stay in touch. Let's go.
Echo 02 traffic. Kin Sierra Sierra Kilo Tree 912 is taxiing to runway tree 1, Echo 02.
I don't think my controls are exactly right. Something's missing. Like my free look. Oh, this is a different aircraft, actually. This is different. I was mentioning this one. I meant a different one. Duh. But I didn't want to get it mucking around with controls, and here we are. Let it set it to the Savage Cub 1, similar to that. Duplicate that. And this is Cub Crafters X. See if that doesn't solve our problem. Yep. Now I've got my free look back. Great, great, great. All right. No, I don't hear any engines. I don't hear anything. I hear birds. Oh, man. I maybe partook a little bit too much last night. That's why I can hear the environment. It's up pretty loud. Wow. Actually pretty quiet. Did you hear? Did you hear? They want to remake Escape from New York. I have liked this idea for a long time. Only for the fact that, okay, Wyatt Russell, Kurt Russell's son, he's not, come on you, go move. He doesn't look exactly like his dad, but he looks very much like his dad, right? How often do you have an opportunity to have another character be played by his son who actually, so he looks like the same character that we know and love, right? Kurt's too old. Everybody wants to do Old Man Pliskin. I mean, yeah, sure you could. Like, if you hurry and do it and then get Wyatt in there as Snake. Also, Wyatt is like Jack Burton, Big Trouble in Little China.
Echo 02 traffic.
And Wyatt has said,
Sierra Kilo Tree 912. Taking off runway tree 1. South departure, Echo 02.
Wyatt seems to think that's living in his dad's shadow. That's dumb, Wyatt. That's just, don't even think that way, Wyatt. Laugh all the way to the bank, sir. He's like, I want to do my own thing. Dude, once you do those, you can do your own thing. You're already playing the Captain America character in Marvel. What is his name? It's not Captain America. He's like the Defender or something like that. And he's great. I think Wyatt is fantastic. And I really would love to see that happen. And I hope he changes his mind. And I hope other people are saying the same thing. They're like, get Wyatt. Let Wyatt do these movies, please. You know, at least, again, you have somebody that looks like the character. I understand your reasoning, Hazardous. Oops. You don't have to explain to me. I understand. I like video editing, but I don't know that I want to. For a while, I was doing that. I would take my live streams and then I edit them and repost them, and it was just easier to do live streams. Get to interact with fun folks like yourself. Definitely the joy of editing is cutting out all your mistakes, and you get to edit it down for time, so, you know, an hour or more, usually get under 30 minutes. And there's a lot of stuff you can cut out here and there. Long taxis Good afternoon, almost Aaron. What do you mean powered lift? So Aaron says, hey, did you hear about the powered lift coming to career? I get an error in normal, but it should be available in the beta. What's powered lift? What I want is the eVTOL, the Archer and the Joby. I want them to be included in Flight C and even for airline passengers. I mean, it's a taxi service. Right now, they only have 2 or 3 eVTOLs in the game to choose from. 2 for free and then 1 that you can purchase. Some of the other big boys that are jumping into the eVTOL field, they don't have any offerings in Microsoft at the moment. Oh, so he says the eVTOLs that I like, that he's talking about what I'm talking about. Powered lift. Well, great. The FAA is busily working on the new infrastructure for those aircraft right now. Right this very minute. To roll them out. Archer wants to be ready to go by the Olympics. Joby, I'm sure, would love to be ready to go by the Olympics. Archer purchased Hawthorne Airport next to KLAX in Los Angeles. So they've got a huge city with heliports everywhere already existing. Of course, going to need more vertiport, but there's so many heliports already in the LA area and surrounding areas, so it's a great place to start. Whoa, it was a great acquisition by Archer Aviation. Lord, this one is not as stable as the other. Woohoo! Well, I am really happy to hear that. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. And great. I noticed that they were available. They show up as an option grayed out in the airline passenger area. I'll have to double check that.
SKYDUDE searchers ground lead. We don't have much time. Hope you'll get on site soon. In this desert without enough water, people can easily get dehydrated.
So I think I pointed that out last night, that they show up in a list of available planes that you can buy, but they're grayed out.
Your area should be displayed on your map if needed. No news yet from my side, but the relatives appreciate your help.
Flaps
They're
up.
quite concerned, as you can imagine. We all hope you'll bring her back home, buddy.
We'll bring her back home, buddy. Maybe. Just depends on the terrain when I get there. And it's got beefy tires, but sometimes they bounce me around a little too much. They let you try to pay for the exam for now, but it's an error out of beta. Well, great. You know, I'm in no hurry. No hurry at all. So fantastic. I can't wait to let some of my eVTOL friends know. They don't fly. They're actually just investors. But they get excited if I get excited. So I'll be letting them know soon. I don't know anything about investing. I'm not. I've never really done it. I'm not one to say. Listen to anything I say as financial advice. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
SKYDUDE Searcher's ground lead. How is it going up there? You're approaching the search area. We need
Yep,
to move fast.
I'm approaching
Keep
it.
us posted.
But the price for Archer and Joby, at least right now, is pretty wicked low. They're like the rest of the market. Everything's just been downturned. So they were up in the, respectively, they were, Archer was around 13 for a while, and I think Joby hit 17. And now they're back into the Archer's in like $5.50 range, and Joby's in the mid 8s, I think. And again, I don't know what's going to happen. Some people are really bullish. They're like, "Oh, dude, this is changing everything. This is the next generation of flight." So they're going to be worth $100 each. Everybody's saying Archer to 100, Joby to 100. I don't know. That would be great. Of course, that'd be great. Copilot and other things analyzing it, they don't seem to think so at the moment. But they're not professional financial tools either. Either way, we do know one thing about investing is buy it when it's cheap. And right now it's cheap. And again, it's not going to be something that's going to turn around tomorrow. I mean, maybe in a year or more, when they actually start rolling out and working, and people start seeing them in the air, and so there's still a ways to go. This aircraft, its coloring makes me think of Iron Man. I like the red and the gold. It's very nice. I feel like Tony Stark. No, I have not got into the beta. I was in the alpha for a year before Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 came out. And they have such a great...
Amy isn't a regular in the area apparently, but she knows to stay put and wait for rescue to come if there's any problem.
They have a great pool of pilots in the community, in the beta. You know, I don't necessarily think they need me. They needed me in the alpha because I had a lower end machine, and they needed people with lower end machines at that time to really see what, you know, what it would be like. So I kept my lower end machine until after it was released. But even in the low end machine, it did really, really well. Oops. All right, we're getting closer to the search area. So let's start pulling back the throttle, decreasing, coming down a little bit. Oh. Grab my coffee here. Cheers. Here's to your health, well-being, and prosperity. Atlas was live streaming today, but Atlas had a microphone problem. His microphone was really low. I couldn't hear him at all. And I saw that he was getting into an airliner. I didn't pay attention to see which airliner. I'm thinking A320, but I don't know.
Watch yourself when you get to the zone.
I wasn't paying that much attention. And I was kind of skimming through it. But he got up into the air with it. I didn't see that he did a landing. Sorry, Atlas, I didn't have enough time this morning to really sit there and watch it. I was trying to get other things done. But I'll try to circle back around and check that out. The gentleman that came into the chat last night, Mr. Lazy, he, this Saturday, is going to... He wants to do like formation flying for a military exercise. I don't fully understand what he wants to do, but on his page today, he's like, I need the narrator anyway. I'm looking for military pilots who want to fly military style. I don't know ultimately what he has planned, but it sounds exciting, so I'm in. Provided I don't have anything to do on Saturday. My Saturdays are open. Depends on if our friends and family are up to doing anything. But if not, I'm your boy. Hazardous said he's going to try to get some Microsoft Flight Simulator recorded and try to get some of that up soon. He's just starting his career, but he's saving up to, and he's unlocked the ability to create a company.
You're right where we lost the track. Her vehicle is orange. May help you search.
And so he's working and grinding save up for something for his first company, so that as he's continuing his training and flying around, he's got at least one passive possibly in there working for him, or he may go in there and run it himself. I don't know, but that's where he's at. I never did find out from Laser, or I missed it in the chat last night, what they're going to be doing this Friday. Maybe they were they're currently in Australia. Well, I'm glad they're not down in there. I would abort. Sorry, you're sunk. You got yourself into that mess. I ain't gonna get you out. It would be pretty if it was all green and rolling. I mean, it's still pretty. It's very interesting looking terrain, beauty and everything, but every time you watch Atlas, you need to tell him to turn his mic up.
Search that far. The guys from Tiburon are already patrolling there.
Where are ya? Pop the smoke. That's quite the plateau.
I'm sure she is not far. Track an orange SUV down.
Uh-huh. I'm never able to spot it by the vehicle, ever. They're like, oh, it's an orange vehicle. It's never the vehicle that I see. They usually drop some red smoke. And that's usually how I find them. Sometimes they're flashing using a mirror to signal. Wow. We made him an intro video. I saw it. I like the graphics. Well, they are making it challenging today. Sometimes you can get lucky, and as soon as you pop into the search area, they're right there. Or you can spot their smoke right away. Others, like today, not so much. They make you work for it. And part of it is based on speed, how fast you can get there, how fast you can find them. And so, again, that's so nice when you get into the zone and you're just right there. Sometimes it seems like you can fly over them a couple of times and maybe they're taking a nap or something, because you'll swear you've flown right over them. You should have seen them on your first pass. But now all of a sudden they're popping the red smoke and you wonder, how did I not? If you were there, I would have seen you.
Ground lead SKYDUDE searchers. No need to search that far. The guys from Tiburon are already patrolling there. Ground lead Skydude searchers. No need to search that far. The guys from Tiburon are already patrolling there.
Well, where the heck are you? There's that plateau again. One of the longer ones that I've ever done.
Spotting someone in this area is a challenge, but if something
certainly
stands
is.
out, that's where you want to look closer.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. That's a tough one because sometimes you come in and you're at altitude and they're right there and you can see them. So it's I don't know. Maybe. But it seems that sometimes you can see them way up there. I think they're taking a nap.
Ground lead Skydude searchers. No need to search that far. The guys from Tiburon are already patrolling there.
Be the perfect spot for a runway. On the airport out here. Found a nice little plateau.
Ground lead Skydude searchers. No need to search that far. The guys from Tiburon are already patrolling there.
Well, heck. Pass number 3. Wow, I can't believe we haven't spotted him yet. He's nuts.
Lead SKYDUDE searchers. No need to search that far. The guys from Tiburon are already patrolling there.
Right. We'll all be darned. Is prop 100%, trying 95%.
Keep a sharp eye out. You're bound to come across something. Good luck.
I've been reducing the throttle to come down. Go up, come down, see if it does anything. can't tell if I'm in the damn search area or not. I don't think I am. Could be. Unbelievable. They don't want to be found. Wow. No idea. Yeah, it's on. What? Well, that's what I was wondering, if I was flying away from the area. It's not so clear in the little mini map. Didn't even show the little. There they are right there. See, we've been over this plateau. See, there. This is the plateau we've flown over 3 times. Yeah. Come on. I mean, we flew right over this thing at this level, climbing up. Oh well, whatever. They're bound.
need SKYDUDE searchers. No need to search that far. The guys from Tiburon are already patrolling there.
SKYDUDE searchers, ground lead, I found a vehicle. She managed to stay safe at a safe spot. Coordinates 32 north, 105 west.
Turn, baby. Well, good.
It's a good
Hello,
outcome,
everyone.
and that's what matters.
That's Amy on the
Come
line.
back soon, you've been
I'm
missed.
so sorry. Thanks for sending some help.
It's okay. Looks like you got a good tan.
Hey, Amy, we've just got off the phone with someone of your family. Everyone is so relieved. They've asked us to tell you they can't wait to see you.
If you talk to them again, please tell them I miss them so much too.
Will do.
Yeah, you just can't trust vehicles from today. They break down too easy. You know. All right, just got to make our way back now. We're good. Bug juice. I was hoping we'd be done and back by the top of the hour and we could take a little break. We'll take a little break when we get there. We'll do a smoke break, beverage break, stretch break. Come back, set up that the Boeing H-125 helicopter and see if we can't get a helicopter mission in.
I'm sure the mechanic team will find how to get the car back tomorrow. I'll call them tomorrow. This car means everything to me, so leaving it out there in the middle of nowhere, it's really tough.
Right?
It's all right for now. I know nothing will happen until tomorrow.
Oh, that was yesterday's America. You can't trust anybody today. Somebody finds it, it's done for. People are just, I don't know. Maybe we've always been this way. People are schmucks. Very good ones are few and far between. And the great ones are even fewer and farther between.
Thanks for your help. I was hoping not to sleep out tonight.
I haven't done any sleeping in an environment like this. I've done a lot of early morning drive-throughs or overnights, and always spectacular. This has got an autopilot. That's cool. Cool.
Things went bad just like that. I was so disoriented. Never
Man.
thought it could turn into trouble so fast.
I don't know why she's redlining RPM. We're at half throttle. Flaps are up. We should be picking up speed.
I remember reading about a similar rescue in the news once, but living it is surreal. Well, I guess this makes for quite the story at family gatherings.
It's not working. Vertical speed didn't seem to be working. It was not climbing. Do it again. Autopilot on. Heading. Speed up. There she goes. What is the blue lever set to? What blue lever? What is blue lever? Your prop. Gotcha. That's what you're saying. So you can increase the throttle, but you don't have to have so much RPM torque.
Echo 02 traffic. Sierra Kilo Tree 912, 2 miles south, 8,000, inbound to land, runway tree 1, Echo 02.
But no approval for landing? Typical. $95 to $99 to land. Gotcha. We're on the runway, we're not taxiing. So what do you have planned next? Aaron, what are you going to be doing? What is your next video going to be about? I saw you switched it up the other day.
Glad you made it, Captain. Another pilot was about to take off to bring you support, but all's well.
Right? It took us long enough. Okay. Time to take a little break. Let me get my break screen up here. Be right back. Dun 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 dun. Smoke break, stretch, grab another cup of coffee. So just a few minutes, not much longer than that. Let me get this for your musical enjoyment. Do 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 do.
Than your ex. Hey! Hey! Runway heat waves blur my sight. Sweaty palms on plastic light. Tower talking in my ear. Every word tastes like fear. I'm Kinneas the Skydude. Learning how to fly. Dude. Trying not to die. Dude. Somewhere in the clouds tonight. If I don't hit the wrong switch. If I ride in the sky tonight. Stall alarm starts to complain. Too slow, kid. Pick a lane. Instructor sipping on his tea says you're fine, probably. Oh yeah. I overshoot the center line, heartbeat racing past the time, but when the wheels just kiss the ground, silence feels like the loudest sound. I'm Kinneas the Skydude, learning how to fly. Trying not to die. Somewhere in the clouds tonight. If I don't hit the wrong switch, if I ride out every glitch, maybe I'll be alright. Kinneas in the sky tonight. Oh, what if I freeze when the wind gets wild? What if the storm pulls down this child? Then I remember every dive, every climb, every you got this in my mind. I'm Kinneas the Skydude, learning how to fly, trying not to die. Somewhere in the clouds tonight. If I don't hit the wrong switch, if I ride out every glitch, in the sky for life. Hey!
So under the VIP, no, not VIP, airlines, we don't have any aircraft. But I did want to point out that there's the Joby S4 right there, and there's the Archer Midnight. 1,500,000 each. And then, yeah, 1 million, 1 million, 6 million for that Heart Aerospace, 737, 99 million. Eurocopter, Airbus, 100 million. Crazy. But yeah, Archer Midnight and the Joby. All right, as promised, I said we're going to go set up that 125. And that would be under Searchers, right? Yeah. The rescue hoist. I don't know if this is. I hope they provide us with a job for that. Well, we're going to find out. Let's try to find out first before I do anything else with this. Let's see if they're specifically a hoist mission. I'm awful at this too, by the way, the hoist stuff, but hey, what it's all about. Okay, missions. Filters, specializations. Hoist. There are no hoist jobs in search and rescue. What? Let's do it this way. Turn that off, and we'll do it by model. And we'll pick the H125 this way. There's no jobs for it. I can't pick it. Right? Where is it? I don't see it. I don't understand why they don't give you the Asobo. There it is. Okay, so we do have some. Mountain Rescue near East Side. Okay, good. All right. So now we know that we can do them. It pays pretty good. They're all on the coast. We might have to change everything in these controls. Helicopters are weird. Okay. Okay. So that's picked. Now we don't have anything set. Go with that one for there. Helicopter controls. My new helicopter profile. Okay, well, let's try it. Let's see what we get. Decrease rotor longitudinal. Okay. All right. From reset. He's toggle. Like that. Doesn't want that. Yeah, fine. Helicopters are insane. Okay.
Ring 9 Skydude searchers, ready for takeoff.
I haven't done a helicopter in a
Skydude
while.
searchers, Ring 9, green light.
Well, team, here's a quick recap. We've got a missing person in the mountainous region of Tierra Amarilla. Her name's Lauren. She decided to go rock climbing earlier today and never came back. Take a quick look around. You should be able to spot something useful or locate her. I'll stand by on the radio while you explore the mountain range. Over.
Dun, 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 dun. Turn these on for now. Let's see what we got. Just trying to get her up off the ground and into a little bit of a hover. Test our stability. Seems pretty stable. Honestly.
November Mike 24 traffic. Kinneas Sierra Kilo 5412. Taking off runway 20. Departure to
Easy,
north.
easy.
November Mike 24.
Getting that damn tail straight. The effort. Keeps wanting to throw the tail around.
SKYDUDE searchers ring 9, clock's ticking. We'd better
Man.
find something quick. In the mountains, the weather can change rapidly and people can easily suffer from hypothermia. Your search area should be displayed on your map if needed. No news yet from my side, but the relatives appreciate your help.
Okay. Some other things going on here we need to address. That doesn't look bad, actually. Let's put the sensitivity. Let's try it half. We'll put it in a tiny bit of extremely.
They're quite concerned, as you can imagine. We all hope you'll bring her back home, buddy.
Can't stand this view. And again, now she's turning on me. Come on. I've already forgotten how to do the force. What is it called? Force trim. This won't be a hoist mission, really? Just find and land? Oh, really? Been over.
SKYDUDE searchers ring 9, how is it going up there? You're approaching the search area? We have to find her fast. Everyone here is stressed, and we don't want anyone deciding to conduct the search themselves.
All right, hit the reset button. The reset trim. And she did exactly what I thought she would do. Pop right up. And now I remember why I don't like flying helicopters. I don't mind them so much. It's just they're so wonky. Why I prefer the eVTOL. They make helicopters cry. Helicopters like, oh my god, they're so much better than us. They can do everything that we can't. They are everything that we wish we could be. They're stable and they're simple and they do what people want. You don't have to put your nose into the ground and be stupid at your angle of pitch to accelerate. We're just dinosaurs compared to eVTOLs. Helicopters have a lot to learn from the eVTOL cockpit controls. They have a lot to learn.
It seems Lauren doesn't know the site pretty well, but she surely managed to take shelter somewhere safe on the mountain slopes.
Their ability to easily transition between hover and full flight, so simple. I really admire helicopter pilots, virtually or in the real world, especially in the real world, because they're very different and very complex. Hey, it's Lazy. He's back. Good to see you, sir. I loved your painting. I liked your 3D print, but I particularly, I love your paint set too. Wow. But the job you did painting that 3D bust was darn amazing. And I saw a video that you put up saying that you're looking for military pilots to fly this Saturday. And I'm intrigued. And if I don't have anything going on this Saturday, whatever you're doing, I'd like to be a part of it. I just don't really understand what you're doing. Some sort of military formation flying, or I really don't know what you have planned, but it sounds really, really cool. Hey, everybody in this room, Almost Aaron, if you're not following Hey, It's Lazy, please do. Immediately go to his channel and subscribe. Hazardous, if you're still listening and you're out there, please add Lazy to your subs as part of the flight sim community. I'm glad that Lazy and Laserbolt were both in here last night, and I hope, Lazy, that you go to the Laserbolt video channel, singular, not plural, Laserbolt videos. I have a link in one of my posts on my main page about them, about my flying that I did with them Friday, and it has links, but it'd be pretty easy to find them. But I hope you join that community too.
Careful
Or
once you reach the zone.
subscribe.
Conditions can change quickly out there.
Everybody there seems to be in our age bracket. Okay, with escorts and planes. I see. That's kind of what I think Laserbolt is doing this Friday. The same kind of thing. They fly the Hercules, and they encourage other folks who have the Hercules to fly with them, or others that, you know, like myself, who don't have it, to use like the whatever one came default, what, F-16 or F-18? Use one of those.
The last track was somewhere around here. Lauren has an orange hiking gear. It may help if you find it. You think you identified the search area, right? Fine.
Right, fine. I'll fly whatever I have available as long as you can see it. Usually it's got to be one of the default models so everybody can see. I had a problem with Laserbolt this week where I used the F-35 and it could have been the way I improperly installed it, but nobody was able to see it. But they could see the CJ4 just fine. The C-160, ladies, says is a turboprop, and it'll do 277 knots at 160. That's pretty darn fast. Pretty darn fast. It's always a bummer when there's a ridge like that, and it's like, oh, it's still in the search zone. They could just be right over that ridge. Now I have to go look over there.
Keep an eye out for bright orange hiker's backpacks. It should be easy to locate.
Uh-huh. Well, that's a deep valley. Are you doing anything this week? Do you have anything planned, or do you do any other live streaming throughout the week? No, I think you did say last night that you're only available on weekends, if I remember correctly. There they are.
SKYDUDE searchers, ring 9, I found a woman. She managed to take shelter at a safe spot. Coordinates 37 north, 106 west.
Little dragon.
Ring 9 SKYDUDE searchers. We're on site. We're loading.
Okay. Yay! That's too bad, though. It wasn't a hoist mission.
Everyone okay? Good to go.
Come on, Tail. Cut it out.
You're safe on board. I'm Kathleen. I'm a rescue medic. Won't be long to get you to Tierra Amarilla, okay? If you need anything, just ask.
Need you to make this helicopter stop acting stupid. And that pain in the butt took us. You used to stream 7 days a week. That's right, you're a full-time dad, like Hazard. So mostly on Saturdays and Sundays. That's right, you got some kids, boys, all boys. That's a handful. So yeah, I completely understand. Definitely a handful. How do you do it? Come on, stop pulling up. Cut it out. Lord. Just a tiny bit of rotor trim. Lose all your speed. Nose goes shooting up. Come on, you. Behave.
While we're underway, I'll check your vital signs to make sure you're all right.
Yeah. I think it's inputting, like the input, when you input some trim to the rotor, it's like it's way oversensitive. And so just a tap.
Be careful, what you're doing could harm your passengers.
Right? Yeah, like that.
Skydude searchers, looks like you didn't complete the mission.
What?
Sorry.
Really? So, lost control coming down too fast. Or just oversped. That sucks. Your 4-year-old was throwing paper airplanes in the Xmas tree.
Want something to drink?
And
water, or electrolyte
yes, the wife leaves the tree up year round.
Anything you have, I'm so thirsty.
That's kind of neat. Oh, man. So the trim seems way sensitive. Like it's set to, it's not set to increment. But even then, the force of the trim is just throwing the thing around. And there's a way to, I'm going to have to watch a video on it. It's called force trim. So it holds your nose where you want it. We'll have to review that. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there. I'm going to keep at it off air. And I might be back for a second round this evening. But I want to thank you all for tuning in this afternoon. This allows me to get some my own dad housework done today and get cooking something nice for Christine for dinner tonight. So this was episode 391 of Kinneas the Skydude. Dreaming and saving for tomorrow. And I will catch you folks a little bit later. Hit that like and notify.
Checklist shaking in my
Thank you so much for coming in. Lazy and Hazardous and Aaron, thank you for all your help. As always, Aaron. Hazardous, I'll be checking out your Red Dead Redemption 2 video here real soon.
Runway heat waves blur my sight. Sweaty palms on plastic light. Tower talking in my ear. Every word tastes like fear. I'm Kinneas the Skydude. Learning how to fly, dude. Trying not to die, dude. Somewhere in the clouds tonight. If I don't hit the wrong switch, if I ride out every glitch, maybe I'll be alright. Kinneas in the sky tonight.
This episode was not done in conjunction with anything to do with the Salvation Army.
Sipping on his tea.
Nothing against them.
Probably. Oh yeah! I overshoot the center line, heartbeat racing past the time, but when the wheels just kiss the ground, silence feels like the loudest sound. I'm Kinneas the Skydude, learning how to fly, dude, trying not to die, dude. Somewhere in the clouds at night. If I don't hit the wrong switch, if I ride out every glitch, maybe I'll be alright. Kinneas in the sky tonight. What if I breathe when the wind gets wild? What if the storm pulls down this child and